This is a funny video. So I came up with an invention. These two round metal balls that you hold in your hand, and I called my invention MyBalls. And go ahead and grab MyBalls, and play with MyBalls. It's funny. They come in a sack, and I walk up to people holding the top of the sack, and you can see the weight of these heavy magnetic balls weighing. You can see it sagging, you know, with the roundness where you can tell they're balls, but you're like, what's that? And I say, put out your hand, and I put out their hand, and then I teabag them, right? And then I take the balls out and say, this is my company called MyBalls. And what I do is, because I believe so many pastors are preaching heresy, and they judge you. I talked to a pastor today. He was the most judgmental prick I've ever met in my life. And I mean, if I would have recorded the conversation, it'd blow your mind. Blow your mind. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make videos. I'll record them, my conversations. Yeah, I got 2 phones now. I can do that easy. Wow. Haha. I'm going to start. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Boom, boom. So I have severe brain damage, and my brain skips beats. I'll be telling a story, and then I just forget halfway through what I'm talking about, and I change the subject. And you can see my brain damage in these videos. Anybody who watches any of my videos, you'll see it. Sometimes my brain's really doing good. It's not swelling or anything. I'm not skipping as much, but there's a lot of times I skip. People say, Jimmy, you've told us the same thing 7 times tonight. You're talking the same exact thing 7 times. I'm like, man, next time tell me after 1. When I started doing it the second time, they, Jimmy, we already heard this. All right, don't let me continue to make a fool of myself 7 times. But anyways, thanks Mark Ragsdale for giving me brain damage, for causing my little boy to be allegedly molested at only 2.5 years old. Little 2.5-year-old boy put in a place that he should have never been, a battered woman's shelter. I'd have put your wife and kids and grandkids in a battered woman's shelter. Shame on you, Mark Ragsdale. So anyways, I'm telling you guys a story, but I'm talking third party and stuff. But anyways, so now my book's finally being published, and all my autobiography, all the stories, true stories, names of 3 pastors that committed felonies. So anyways, back to MyBalls. So God's got a humor. God knows that I've been burned by my own pastor and his assistant pastor. Then I was burned by Pastor Titus Green, Titusville, Florida, and made videos about these 2 pastors, put them on YouTube, SEO'd them where anyone typed in the name of their church or the pastor's name. My videos came up, and I was telling the truth, rebuking them. And I held these metal balls, and I said, Pastor Titus, lick my balls, as I'm holding metal balls, lick my balls, or repent. Call me, tell me you're sorry for what you did. Well, instead of hearing the rebuke and saying, yeah, I did everything you said, yeah, I was wrong. No, he denied everything. To this day, Pastor Titus is lying. Then he files an injunction. I went fishing next to his house because my friends lived 2 doors down. I had no idea Pastor Titus was right there. And these friends I met the night before I went fishing. I called my ex-wife, said, bring Daniel. We're going to go fishing on the river. My friends here that I met last night, we were up all night laughing and talking and partying a little bit. And I'm still awake, and I'm going to take Daniel fishing. So she brought Daniel. We walked to the end of the street, started fishing. I didn't know Pastor Titus lived there. And the Special Crimes Division got involved. Pastor Titus called. He did everything he could to convince them that I'm stalking him because of my strong videos telling him, rebuking him, holding a pair of metal magnetic balls called MyBalls. So anyways, my brain just skipped a beat. Thanks for watching this video too.